Hi everyone, my name is Christoph Michael C. Bernabe, and today we're gonna be discussing about the divisibility rules using this divisibility rule. Let's start with divisible rule number 2. If the ones digit of the number is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, it is divisible by 2. Example, 24. The ones digit is 4 and 4 is divisible by 2. Therefore, it is divisible by 2. Another example is 312. The last digit is 2 and 2 is divisible by 2. Therefore, it is divisible by 2. And the last but not the least example is 458. The last digit is 8 and 8 is divisible by 2. Therefore, 458 is divisible by 2. Divisibility rule number 3. If the sum of the digits of the number is divisible by 3. Example, 312. 3 plus 1 plus 2 equals 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Therefore, it is divisible by 3. Another example is 414. 4 plus 1 plus 4 equals 9. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. Therefore, 414 is divisible by 3. The last example is 714. 7 plus 1 plus 4 equals 12. 12 is divisible by 3 because 12 divided by 3 is 4. Therefore, 714 is divisible by 3. Divisibility rule number 4. If the number formed by the last two digits of the number is divisible by 4. Example, 416. The last two digits is 16 and 16 is divisible by 4. Therefore, 416 is divisible by 4. The next example is 524. The last two digits of 524 is 24. Therefore, 24 is divisible by 4. Therefore, 524 is divisible by 4. The last example is 932. The last two digits of 932 is 32 and 32 is divisible by 4. Therefore, 932 is divisible by 4. Divisibility rule number 5. If the ones digit of the number is either 0 or 5, it is divisible by 5. Example, 2020. The ones digit is 0, therefore it is divisible by 5. The next example is 315. The ones digit is 5, therefore it is divisible by 5. The last example is 11,035. The last digit is 5, therefore it is divisible by 5. Divisibility rule number 6. If the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then it is divisible by 6. Example, 36. 3 plus 6 is 9, therefore it is divisible by 3. And the last digit is even, therefore 36 is divisible by 6. The second example is 516. 5 plus 1 plus 6 equals 12. And 12 is divisible by 3. Therefore, it is divisible by 3. And the last digit is even. Therefore, it is divisible by both 2 and 3. Meaning, it is divisible by 6. The last example is 312. 3 plus 1 plus 2 equals 6. And 6 is divisible by 3, meaning it's divisible by 3. And 6 is an even number, so it's divisible by 2, meaning it's divisible by 2 and 3, so it's divisible by 6. Divisibility rule by 7. If the last digit of the number is doubled and subtracted from the rest of the number and the answer is 0 or divisible by 7, it is divisible by 7. Example, 91. 1 times 2 equals 2 and 9 minus 2 equals 7. Therefore, 91 is divisible by 7. The second example is 63. 3 times 2 is 6 and 6 minus 6 is 0. Therefore, 63 is divisible by 7. The last example is 42. 2 times 2 equals 4 and 4 minus 4 equals 0. Therefore, 42 is divisible by 7. Divisibility rule number 8. If the number formed by the last 3 digits of the number is divisible by 8. Example, 416. 416 divided by 8 equals 52. 52 is a whole number, therefore 416 is divisible by 8. The second example is 272. 272 divided by 8 equals 34. And 34 is a whole number, therefore 272 is divisible by 8. The last example is 160. 160 divided by 8 equals 20. And 20 is a whole number. Therefore, 160 is divisible by 8. Divisibility rule number 9. If the sum of all digits of the number is divisible by 9, then it is divisible by 9. Example, 198. 1 plus 9 plus 8 equals 18. And 18 is divisible by 9. So, it is divisible by 9. The next example is 999. 9 plus 9 plus 9 equals 27. And 27 is divisible by 9. Therefore, 999 is divisible by 9. The last example is 333. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. And 9 is divisible by 9. Therefore, 333 is divisible by 9. Divisibility rule number 10. If the ones digit is 0, then it is divisible by 10. Example, 1780. The last digit is 0, therefore 1780 is divisible by 10. The next example is 36,870. The last digit is 0, therefore 36,870 is divisible by 10. And the last example is 7,890, and the last digit is 0. Therefore, 7,890 is divisible by 10. Divisibility rule number 11. If the difference between the sum of the evenly placed digits and the oddly placed digits is 0 or multiples of 11, then it's divisible by 11. Example, 86,416. Let's take the even place values. The even place values is 6 and 1. 6 plus 1 equals 7. And the odd values is 8, 4, and 6. 8 plus 4 plus 6 equals 18. and 18 minus 7 equals 11. Therefore, 86,416 is divisible by 11. The next example is 9,999. Let's take the even placed digits is 9 and 9. 9 plus 9 equals 18. And the oddly placed digits are 9 and 9. And 9 plus 9 is also 18. And 18 minus 18 is 0. Therefore, 9,999 is divisible by 11. The last example is 1,111. The even placed digits is 1 and 1. And 1 and 1 equals 2. And the oddly placed digits is also 1 and 1. And 1 plus 1 also equals 2. And 2 minus 2 equals 0. Therefore, 1,111 is divisible by 11. For example, 5,844. 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4 is 21. And 21 is divisible by 3. Therefore, 5,844 is divisible by 3. The last three digits is 844. Therefore, we divide 844 divided by 4 equals 11. And 11 is a whole number. Therefore, 5,844 is divisible by 12. The second example is 8,520. 8 plus 5 plus 2 plus 10 equals 15. And 15 is divisible by 3. Therefore, 8,520 is divisible by 3. And the last two digits are 20. Therefore, we divide 20 divided by 4 equals 5. And 5 is a whole number. Therefore, the number is divisible by 4. And since we know that 8,520 is both divisible by 3 and 4, it is also divisible by 12. And the last example is 276. 2 plus 7 plus 6 equals 15. And 15 is divisible by 3. Therefore, 276 is divisible by 3. Last two digits of 276 are 76. Therefore, we divide 76 and 4 equals 19. And 19 is a whole number. Therefore, it is divisible by 4. Therefore, we know that 276 is both divisible by 3 and 4. Therefore, it is also divisible by 12. And these are the divisibility rules from 2 to 12. Thank you for watching, guys. Now let's apply it later on. Hello everyone, I'm back. Now let's apply everything we've learned earlier to now. Now let's read our real world problem. Derek is preparing note bags for his 10th birthday. He bought a total of 512 candies. He wants to put the same amount of candies in a loot bag without any left over. How many candies could Derek put in each loot bag? A5, B6, C9, or D8? The given is 512 candies. Therefore, we have to look for a number that's divisible for 512. How many candies could Derek put in each loot bag? Is 512 divisible by 5? Let's find out. Now let's see if 512 is divisible by 5. If the ones digit of the number is either 0 or 5, it is divisible by 5. But since the ones digit is 2, then it is not divisible by 5. A5, and that's marked out. Now let's find out if 512 is divisible by 6. According to the rule, that a number is only divisible by 6 if it is also divisible by both 2 and 3. Is 512 divisible by 2? To know if 512 is divisible by 2, if the ones digit of the number is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, or an even number, it is divisible by 2. Now, since it's 2 and it's a divisible number, then it's divisible by 2. Five plus 1 plus 2 equals 8. Now, we need to find out if 512 is divisible by 3. It says here if the sum of the digits of the number is divisible by 3. Now, and 5 plus 1 plus 2 equals 8. And 8 is not divisible by 3. Therefore, it's divisible by 2 but not divisible by 3. Therefore, 512 is not divisible by 6. Now let's see if 512 is divisible by 9. It also says here, if the sum of all digits of the number is divisible by 9. And 5 plus 1 plus 2 is 8. Therefore, it's not divisible by 9. And 9 is marked out of our list. Now let's see if 512 is divisible by 8. It says here, if the number formed by the last 3 digits of the number is divisible by 8, then it's divisible by 8. 512 divided by 8 equals 64. And since 64 is a whole number, therefore 512 is divisible by 8. Therefore, the answer is letter D, 8. The answer is 8. Therefore, Derek can put 8 candies in each loot bag. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you learned something today. Bye! Once again, it's Christoph Mikael C. Bernabe. Thank you. Be safe, everyone. Bye! Thank you for watching.